probably would have taken you a lot longer without me. Ooh, ice and chitin. I'll have it. Ah. What a terrible boar. And I don't mean a hideous pig. Okay. Teach me words. Teach me so many words. Martin, Martin. A disarming shout. Beautiful. Yep. Loot, please. Pardon me. Okay. Well, what do I do now? Oh yes, I have to open that big obvious gate. I'm falling. Okay. I can accept that. Oh, I did it! God, that was a difficult one. Sneakity, sneakity, snickety, snoo. I'm... Mercer, I hope you have the appropriate thing.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Karliah is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Please tell me the weakness. That will be incredibly useful for my adventuring later on. Okay, fine. Don't explain yourself. Just be smug. Where am I? What's going on?
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Karliah. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
No, it wasn't that clever.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
Just stab her.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
Just stab her. I can see her. She's still... Ugh.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place.
What the fuck?
You know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
What's going on? What? What? Hello?
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Oh, I understand. He killed Gallus. Sorry, I didn't get that while I was lying down poisoned, but now I have a moment of clarity, it all makes sense. So, yeah, you shot me. What the fuck, bro?
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
You should have shot Mercer instead. He was right behind me. You would have had a clear shot in like a second or two.
I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold.
Ugh.
Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again. Nightingale.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Ah, well, thanks for the stuff. So, tell me about Gallus, who it turns out you didn't murder, but in fact the other guy did. What a twist!
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were lovers.
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Well, I spent the last hour thinking you were, so we can carry on with that. That's fine. So, can't you come with me to Winterhold?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Okay, well, cool.
Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
What? Oh, phew, that's not mine. I wonder where my horsey got to. Did I even bring it? I can't remember. Anyway, guys, it took me a couple of seconds to process that, but there has indeed been a plot twist, which means we now have to go over there. That's going to be a pretty short journey, so I'll see you later.